Hey guys, how are you doing? We're going to do our angel guidance video, or reading I should say, for this week. I didn't even check the dates. I think it's the 11th to the 17th. I could be wrong though. I think it is the 17th, I'm not sure. But I'm gonna go ahead and pin a comment here. This week's reading is definitely going to be based around the portal energy, so we're going to name it accordingly. Hey everyone joining. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and pin this comment. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but I do think it's the 11th to the 17th, which is this Saturday. Hey guys, I'm gonna wait for a couple of people to join on here. Over here on Insta, we've got a really good spread out so far with these portal energies. And oh my god, of course, happy portal day everyone. Okay, so for those of you who haven't already, you're welcome to see the readings that I did today for the masculine, the feminine, and the union energies. But something told me to still pull some more fairy oracle cards for this weekly guidance video, and I'm glad I did. We have some pretty strong messages that wanted to come out, and some really, this week is like, we're not messing around a week. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna wait for a couple people to come on here. Let me know how everyone's doing. How is Portal Day treating you? Hello everyone. And if you need to perhaps leave the live, don't worry, we're going to keep it up on YouTube as usual. So don't worry about that. Alright, let's see. Pizza lover, I'm pretty good. I've got some integrating happening. But other than that, I'm pretty good. How are you guys? Celine, thank you, sweetheart. The race too, I'm glad. Yes, please take advantage of these energies. Josephine, I'm glad. Gabriella, same with you. So, yeah, it's been magical, I guess we could say. There's a lot of breakthroughs going on, a lot of releasing still, and it's definitely showing up in today's reading. So without further ado, I'm just gonna go ahead and jump in. You guys are welcome to leave comments, and I will catch up with them afterwards. So, for those of you joining after, I did mention how I decided to pull a couple more fairy oracle cards because I felt some strong messages still wanting to come through for the collective in general for this week. And I'm glad I did, because first things first that came out from the fairy oracle is, oh yeah, by the way, I'm sorry, I'm not doing the fairy tale oracle card that I usually do. We're just doing the fairy oracle. So I don't know, I wasn't guided to do it this week, so we're just gonna go with it. But our first message for this week with the portal energies is the gift with number 47, which happens to be an 11. So these energies are definitely going to be carrying on into the week, and it's very important that you guys, not only are you gentle with yourselves because these energies are going to be integrating, but be open to receive. So, this card specifically says a present, an offer, nurturance, growth, and potential. So that really puts our whole week into perspective. Like, I could end the energy galore. I could end the reading right there because this card is literally summing up this whole reading that we've got on, but we're gonna go into detail because why not? So, for some of you, this literally could be offers coming in, and this has been a constant message for a very long time now that things are going to be coming in. Portal Day is going to be a major breakthrough. Things are going to be happening in the physical, and if they're not, they're going to be happening, excuse me, very soon. So for some of you, this could be a romantic gesture or emotional gesture in general. I definitely am getting, it's a lot of self-growth, but there's an emphasis I'm really getting on divine partnerships here. And for a lot of us, we are on that divine partnership journey. So this is really, really good. Now, once again, I'm going to emphasize, just because you don't see anything in the 3D just yet, do not give up. This just means you need to refocus on yourself and nurture and focus on your potential and growth, just like our message says here. Another thing that came out, I'm glad this came out because this is going to address a lot of people's issues right now that are preventing their growth on their journey, especially in the divine partnerships. But of course, guys, take the messages however they resonate, even if you're not in a divine partnership. If it sounds like I'm speaking to you, it's meaning, I can't English again, okay. It's meaning that the messages are for you, so don't doubt them. Our second card is with number 8, Cry for Nature, mourning something sacred which seems lost. Now, the emphasis here is seems lost. I want you guys to keep that in mind. So, like I just said, maybe you're not seeing something happen in the 3D yet, in the physical. Maybe you're waiting on communication from your partner. Maybe you're waiting for that heart-to-heart conversation to happen if you already are in communication, and maybe you just want things to level up. And you're sitting there creating this energy that doesn't need to be created. Rather, you need to focus, which is our third card, on nurturing self-worth, which we have with mother and daughter. The different meanings here are mothering, teaching, sharing knowledge, and nurturing self-worth. I'm really getting that last message, which came out with our first one as well, the nurturing. So if you are in this energy, I'm directly talking to you now, do not mourn something that hasn't even presented itself yet, or rather taken itself away from you quite literally yet. Rather, focus on yourself and nurture yourself so you can be open to receiving. When you're mourning, oh my God, it's gone, oh my God, it's gone, it's a lost cause, and yada yada yada, all the negative talk, insert here, you're creating tension so this offer won't be able to come in. However, when you're in the feminine energy of wanting to nurture yourself, wanting to take care of yourself, giving that love to yourself, and making sure you're raising your vibration, you're creating this amazing union space, not only for yourself, but for your divine partnership. That 11, it's that 1 and 1, the whole two people. You can't be whole if you're sitting in this energy right here. You got to keep that in mind, guys, okay? So that's an emphasis right now that's carrying on not only with today's portal day, but on to the rest of the week. Whew. With that being said, we did have an extra fairy message that wanted to come out from my other deck. With that, yes, you're going to be working a lot on the emotional aspects this week, and you're going to be releasing a lot with this portal and the energies, but you're going to be receiving a lot of downloads. You're going to be receiving a lot of insights, and that is going to make you a little restless. It may, obviously we've talked about this before, integrations and energy affects everyone differently. For me, I physically feel the sensations, and I will have a sore throat, or I will have physical manifestations in general, so I'll feel it in my chakras. And some people get super restless, and I'm one of them. And you're being asked here to get on the move. So get some exercise. I'm really getting this as if you love working out, awesome, go work out and integrate these energies. However, if you do yoga, like for me, for example, I do a lot of stretching and do some yoga. This is a beautiful way to help these energies in and integrate them and just kind of basically breathe through it, honestly. So keep that in mind. These energies, I know they may feel very intense. Some of you are really getting like, I really feel opposite spectrums, excuse me, right now. So it's very, very intense for a lot of folks, or it's very, very smooth for a lot of folks this time around. I'm kind of more on this side right now, thank God. But for those of you who are on this other side, just remember, you are going to get through this. It's basically building your spiritual muscles. It's working you out spiritually, so get with it. All right, guys, we're going to move on to some other messages here. We've got, first off with the energy oracle, the world for this week. So for those of you who are aware of, you know, the 5D and ascension and awakening, lit, awesome, you guys are woke. But it is now time for this new world to be ushered in, and this portal day could not be any more, like, this day could not be more perfect for this. So if you guys are, okay, something I'm getting is if you guys are looking for physical evidence right now in the 3D of this new world, look no further because you already are living it. This heaven on earth concept is already what you embody and you put into your own life and to the world. So it's not a physical change. It's not going to be like, okay, the world is upside down, the south hemisphere is the north hemisphere now, and we are on new earth. No, it's not going to be like that. It is literally going to be just that unity consciousness within, and it's going to be within first. That inner union has to happen first for that heaven on earth to be experienced in your outer world. It has to happen external, as within, so without. Keep that in mind, guys. And for a lot of you, this is happening today and as these energies integrate this week. So that's freaking amazing. Just, I'm picking up a little bit of doubt and a little bit of fear because it is new. You're not used to it, and you're just gonna have to take that leap of faith just like you have before, and you will always have to do when you level up on this journey. So keep that in mind, guys. Another thing we're also getting is blossoming abundance. So along with this new world that you've been wanting to manifest, this heaven on earth, you are also manifesting every aspect of abundance. So not only financial, though I am getting pentacles very heavily right now, I'm getting like just everything, opportunities galore. So this gift very well ties into the blossoming abundance card here. I'm really getting that. Like, there's a lot that's being ushered in, but you guys just have to be open to receiving it. And you have to put, this came out in a lot of the readings that I did, the 11/11 special. A lot of people are holding on to so many things and still wanting change to happen without realizing you have to put those bags down before your arms are open, your hands are open to receive. You can't do the, okay, drop this to pick this up. You can't do that either. You really have to let go before things come to you, because that's not like, you basically, I'm getting the image and vision of nesting as a bird would do, or like an expecting mother does. Like, you don't, okay, so now they're giving me something even more extreme. To go with the pregnant woman thing, they're giving me like, if you know you're pregnant, if you know the baby's coming, yes, it's different because in the 3D you get like the bump and everything. However, but you don't do the nursery the day of the birth, right? You don't prepare after you're already in labor. You prepare leading up to that in faith that things are going to go well. You're going to have the baby. So there's a literal birth here for maybe some of you, but there's a figurative birth here happening, not only with this new world, not only with the new version of you, but with this abundance coming in. So you need to treat it and you need to tend to it like it were a baby. Point blank. Thank you, Spirit. That was amazing. I love the way that was put. All right, and lastly, from this oracle, oracle deck, we are getting Archangel Raphael. Surprise, surprise. Michael didn't want to come through this week, but Raphael did want to. Archangel of healing. Lots of heart chakra activations here for a lot of you, including myself. Trust me, there's a reason I was drawn to the green today, I'm sure. Burp confirmation. But you are being asked by Archangel Raphael, if you haven't been working, oh wow, sorry. Oh my god, we have so many 11s here, I just realized that. Okay. Let's backtrack. You're being asked by Archangel Michael this week to call upon him if you need any type of help with letting go, with healing yourself, with moving forward. Anything like that sort. Sorry, give me 1 second, guys. Whoop. Sorry. Okay. But since, this is funny he came out because before I even pulled from this deck, I actually pulled an Archangel Raphael card, and I'm glad we did. We're getting listen to your intuitive feelings with Archangel Raphael. So everything you're feeling, whether it's toward this divine partnership, whether it's toward this birth, whether it's toward this healing, everything that you've been feeling but you've been doubting is true, and it's time to stop doubting that and move forward in this faith. Sorry guys, I feel like I'm gonna just wipe my screen real quick because I really feel like it's blurry, and I feel like, there you go, that's a little better, I think. Okay, however, sorry, I had to do that, it was really bothering me. Okay, now I need to like get back into the groove of spirit because I just lost my whole thing. If you have any remaining doubts of what you are feeling to be true, this is your sign. You need to let go of it. So, our message here is, Dear Higher Self, thank you for speaking loudly and clearly in peaceful ways that I easily understand. Archangel Raphael, thank you for guiding me to listen to my inner wisdom. Guys, keep that in mind, okay, this week? Not only with today, but this week. I know we have the 11-11 angel guidance, but it's for the week. These energies are going to carry through. And honestly, some of you, most of you, may have felt this energy a little earlier on. So definitely yesterday, a lot of you I know were feeling it. That's why I opened up that special, because I was very guided, very last minute Friday night to do it. But move forward with these, with the releasing and with the healing, knowing things are going exactly how they're meant to. So just keep that in mind. And speaking of, not only is everything going how it's supposed to, it's happening in divine order. We are getting met with fairness here. So keep in mind that whatever karmic situations you may be in, or maybe the person you're connected to is in, is being handled in a manner that everyone is being taken care of. There is the highest and greatest good for everyone, not just you. Your mind can only fathom what's good for you, and sometimes even that, it's not really what's best for you. Keep that in mind. That may trigger a lot of you, but remember that ego mind can only fathom 3D tangible things at times when it's scared, because we have that in our, like, the survival instinct thing, like a fight or flight thing. So release any doubts, release any, what's the word y'all are trying to give me here? Release and surrender to the idea that things are happening beyond what your human mind can understand. Couldn't have said it better. So, so keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. This situation will be handled in a fair and just manner is the quite literal message here on the card. I'm hearing the word balance. A lot of you could be seeing a lot of feathers, flowers, and birds. I don't know who this is for, but they're telling me to mention something about the Egyptian hieroglyphics. Whoever that's for, you're welcome to let me know what that's all about, because I just said mention it. Okay. There's something else with this card that wants to come out. It's reminding me of the Justice card from the tarot. So maybe some of you are dealing with legalities, and it's kind of hard to stay in that faith right now because you're handling with 3D shit. And you're being asked to just remember that no matter what's happening here in the 3D, it is being taken care of divinely. And you just need to align with, you know, everyone's highest and greatest good. Just keep that in mind, okay? All right, checking on. Archangel message for this week with these portal energies. We are getting peace with Archangel Chamuel. Peace comes from remembering that only love is real. So maybe you are caught up in the fear, the doubt, and the 3D shit. You're being asked to refocus on unity consciousness, unconditional love, and compassion this week. Just repeated messages here, tweaked in different ways. I love that this is coming up that way. So just remember that if you're in the midst of a breakdown, if you're upset, if you're angry, rage, whatever emotion you want to call it that isn't so peaceful, it's low vibrational, feel it. It's necessary to feel it. Don't sweep it under the rug because that's just going to create more issues. Just remember that it's temporary and that is just human emotions that need to be released because they just need to be shown love and compassion, the light instead. So this will help you transmute the energies easier. Definitely call upon both Archangel Raphael and Chamuel for this. Alrighty. We're going to end today's reading with surrender messages as usual. I was gonna do just one and then I was like, maybe I should do pick a card. And then I was like, no, I'm not feeling that. And I'm glad I didn't because there are two messages that wanted to come out together. These literally flew out together. So our first one is surrender to what is. Flow with what is instead of fighting it. When you can't change a situation, compassionately accepting it exactly as it is will bring you peace. Wow, I didn't even read this card. I just pulled it and then we deciphered it together. So there's that. Can't make this up, guys. Can't make this up. You deserve to be at peace. No one has control over your emotions or your reactions except you. No matter what other people are doing or not doing, it should never affect your vibration. Don't let that. Make sure your inner union cannot be knocked off balance. And our favorite message of all time is our last message. Surrender to divine timing. I know this is going to get under so many people's skin. I feel it. Trust, girl. Trust, guy. I understand. Trust. But you have to remember things are being taken care of. And, you know what else? In the readings today, they want me to pull this card back out, so hopefully I can find it. In the readings today, we actually pulled from this deck and something came out that they want me to bring back out as just one little message. If you guys remember, I do the masculine, the feminine, and the connective union energies. And in the connective union energies, we had something come up that I'm glad came out the way it did. We had something called the unicorn and the maiden with undercover action. So remember, guys, things are happening. Just because you can't see them, it doesn't mean it's not. And divine timing doesn't necessarily mean wait a year from now. Why are you being triggered with divine timing? It's just reminding you that right now you need to refocus on yourself. The more you attach to something, the more you're pushing it away. You're delaying your own stuff from happening. You really need to focus on self, guys, this week. Focus on your own releasing and healing. These are repeated messages that came up in our specials for this portal. And you're just being reminded once again, nurture yourself, put yourself first, listen to your intuition, really tap into this portal energy, ask for divine assistance. If you connect with the fairies or unicorns, feel free, have a grateful heart and just be very respectful and call upon these other realms to help you. But yeah, I think we have some pretty solid messages this week. I don't think we've had like a solid reading like this in a while. So thank you guys for joining. If you're watching on YouTube, you're welcome to log off now. We're done with the reading. However, if we are here on Insta, on the live, I'm definitely going to catch up with the comments now. So I know there was a few, so give me a break, okay? I'm gonna catch up. All right. Let's see. Wow, there was a lot. Okay. Okay, portal day energy has been magical. It's been day. Okay, I think I already read that. Yeah. Oh, my best self. Hey, girl. Gabriella, that's cute. Marianne, yes. Divine partnership indeed. Oh, Christina, I love you too. I love you all. Anna Bloom, thank you. I try. Gabriella, regarding Ascension, so we'll explain. Thank you. Thank you, guys. I'm glad you got the messages that you needed to hear. In Walls, guys, awesome. Oh, there's a lot of people wearing green today. Okay. It's a sign, guys, as usual. Marianne, yeah, I always have to say burp confirmation because people think it's disgusting, and I do too, to be perfectly honest, so there's that. In Wild Skies, that probably is why you burp so much. Whatever you intuitively feel. Doubt is the great enemy, absolutely right. The Ankh and the Venus symbol, yes, and Libras, yes, perfectly, yes. Squidney, the surrender messages, both are perfect, is that what you're asking? That is the Power of Surrender deck. Oh, you guys, it's just divine timing, chill. What's the worst that can happen? Oh, that's awesome. Celine, I want you to send me a picture of that tattoo, please. Okay, thanks. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining. Okay, Alexander, why are you scared? And Marianne, thank you so much. And of course, you guys are all welcome. And you know what? I'm actually going to end this live after you guys respond to that, if you guys are still on. However, I am going to... Wait, I just lost my whole train of thought. I'm gonna sign off and I'm gonna get back on really quick, okay guys? Bye. Welcome to join back in, okay? Bye.